So we've had a robust discussion about ovarian cancer, beginning with the standard treatment, carboplatin, paclitaxel, Bev, and in BRCA mutated patients with olaparib, showing that beyond BRCA, maybe in the HRD, but also in the non-HRD in some studies, that there's an opportunity for additional PARP inhibitor efficacy. So I'd like to kind of wrap up with sort of a take-home message. And I'm going to start with you, Rob. After you digest not only the frontline landscape, but the recurrent landscape, what are you most compelled by as we move forward? And tell our audience what the key take-home message and compelling opportunities are.
So I think in my opinion, I think the role of this new class of agent has now reached the pinnacle. We've moved it from the recurrent PARP inhibitors, from the recurrent biomarker selected, multiply pretreated patients, all the way into the frontline discussion.
I love it.
And that, I mean, we don't have many of those. This is a unicorn moment. And I really feel that this is, it solidifies its space in our treatment.
So you and I talk about, so when we bring drugs to market in late stages, and then we do earlier lines of therapy, went to from really resistant recurrent disease to platinum sensitive maintenance to frontline maintenance. And then we do combinations, which are in with payola, and then we go to other tumor types. And as you know, olaparib is approved in breast and will soon be approved in pancreatic and prostate. Phase 3 positive trials have been reported. So it is sort of a paradigm of success with a new class of agents, and thank you for all of you. So Shannon, what are you most compelled by?
I think we're getting better at selecting.
Yeah, right.
You know, I mean, although we've got all these positive data in all comers, we are starting to see a little bit more differentiating and an ability to select the right either drug or combination of drugs for our patients. We're not quite there yet, but we've definitely made great strides.
And with your help, and I'm very grateful, and thank you. Katie, go ahead.
I agree with Shannon. I think we're turning ovarian cancer into a rarer and rarer disease with these subsets, which will help us do better, smaller, smarter trials to move things forward. I think this has been an exciting week, but it set the new floor for us.
Yes.
So now we still have a lot of room to go. And I guess for me, like the most compelling thing is the work still to do for all these patients who are going to recur now,
after
30 months, 27 months, like we're with Prima,
we're in a new
it used
space.
to be 15 months, now we're 30 months, but we're still gonna have these recurrences and we need to be ready with active, science-driven combinations for them. And this one down here is already doing a lot of those trials, so I think we have a lot of work to do. It's an exciting time.
But I like that you got the HRD negative frontline patients where we have a lot of work to do, and you have all the PARP failures.
That's right.
Interesting.
That's where it's
Thank you
going.
for that.
Yep.
Dr. Beer.
Well, not too much to add. I would just remind people that it wasn't too long ago that, frankly, olaparib was abandoned.
Yes.
And we were all in a
It
panic.
was in 2011, yes.
And the reason I think it got back on track is, frankly, a lot of smart people and academics, advocates arguing, and then, of course, industry led us back to the right path. And it's all happened very fast. I do think the wave of the future is, at least PARP resistance. It's going to be, I mean, I'd love to think of all these ladies would be cured, but they're not going to be. And so they're going to come back. We need to know what to do with them. Yeah.
Well, thank you. It's been a robust discussion. I'm very grateful. On behalf of our panel, we thank you especially for joining us, and we hope you found this peer exchange discussion to be useful and informative. Please join us again. Thank you, and so long for now.